Hi, my name's Emma from the Information Lab. Welcome to this short video on the new mapping features in Tableau 9.3. In this view, I have a map plotting every single house sale in the UK for the last few years. The points in the map are coloured by the average price and are sized by the number of house sales in the area. Each point on this map is a postcode outcode, so that's the first 3 or 4 digits of a postcode. The first great feature of mapping in Tableau 9.3 is the fact that I can now use my mouse wheel to zoom in and out of a map. So I literally have to scroll towards the map to zoom in and scroll out again to zoom out. It's pretty handy, especially when I have some smaller dots around the London area here. The next really cool feature is the fact that our map options here, or our map tools, are now sticky. And that means that when I select, for example, the radial tool and use it to draw a radius and let go, previously it reset the tool back to pan and zoom. Well, now that radial selection stays. So I can change my selection or even just make my selection bigger without having to go back into this menu and reselect. If I need to go back to pan and zoom, we have this new button here for that. So this allows me to carry on moving around the map as I need to. And this works with every tool that I select. So if I set the lasso tool, I can lasso one area, change my mind, and then draw another area nice and easy. We can also use the shortcut keys to switch between the different tools. So if you hover over, you'll see in the tooltip what the shortcut key is. So for lasso it's D, the radial is S, rectangular selection is A, pan is F, and the zoom is Z. So I can switch quite easily back to pan just by pressing the F key, or D allows me to go back to my lasso selection. An important thing to remember is that new feature is also remembered when you either save or publish a workbook. So if you have the lasso tool selected when you either save or publish to your Tableau server, that's the first interaction that someone is going to have with the map as well. So in this case, it may be better to zoom out and leave it on pan and zoom before I publish. Most interestingly, one of the new features, especially if you're in the UK, is the fact that I can now create a field map from these postcode outcodes. So I'm going to take size off of my marks card, and instantly you can see that I now have a polygon shape for every single postcode district. That's pretty cool.